Greetings one and all, it is I, Ange, the bearded lady from the Hairy Game Lords, and for Zatu Games I'm going to review for you this. Never bring a knife. So this is a social deduction game for 4 to 8 players from Atlas Games. So how does it play? There are two sides, the criminals and the police. Each side has 5 roll cards, and depending on how many people are playing, depends on how many of each of those cards are shuffled and then dealt out. This means that there may be an uneven amount of players on one side, but you won't know. Out of the remaining cards that are left after everybody secretly assigned a role, one card is placed face down in the middle of the play area. That card will be the boss and will only come into play at the very end of the game if there is a tie. The other cards left over will be placed again face down into the box. A dealer is chosen at random and cards are dealt out, 4 to each player. It's important to note that before the game begins, everyone knows their secret identity, but they also get to have a look at the role of the person to their left. So you have a hand of 4 cards. On your first go, you need to place a card face up in front of another player. Everybody goes round and does that. Then after that, you can place cards in front of yourself or any other player as long as there is room. The rest of the cards that are played face down. And no person can have more than 4 cards, 1 face up and 3 face down, in front of them. When every player has those 4 cards in front of them, everybody takes those 4 cards, shuffles them, and then reveals what cards they have. The shuffling takes place so that no one can work out who has given which card. Once the cards are revealed, before the effects are taken place, money can be spent. You can spend 3 money cards to heal 1 wound. That wound can be for yourself or for another player sat around the table. Maybe you're a criminal and you know the person to your left is also a criminal. They're wounded and you can pay 3 money to help them heal. As soon as any player takes 3 wounds and those wounds can't be healed, then the game finishes. And whatever side that player was on loses and the other team win. If there is a draw, so somebody from the criminal side, somebody from the police side, both have 3 wounds, then it goes down to that boss card in the centre of the table. That card is flipped over and whatever side is represented wins the game. It's that simple. There's a few additional cards, the mole and the hit, that can change things up slightly. But in a nutshell, that is how simple and easy to learn Never Bring a Knife is. Okay, so what did I think to this nice little game? It's a fun filler social deduction game and a really good gateway for the social deduction type of game. What's handy is that you know your own character, obviously your own role, but that little hand up knowing the person to your left. So you're not starting out feeling like you don't know anything. You have had a little boost of information to find out whether the person sat to your left is for you or against you. This can be altered at a later date if you are sat around playing with people who are used to this game or people who are like a bit more of a challenge when it comes to social deduction. Another plus for this game is that it is really easy to learn. The rulebook is short and simple, and there are these handy turn reference cards, as well as on the back just an outline of what all of the cards are. The artwork is simple and easy to understand and see. And although there are, for instance, 32 gun cards, not all of them are the same picture. There's a variety in the pictures that you will see throughout the game. This is a game that comes in at under £20. For a little social deduction filler, I believe that you can have quite a lot of fun with this game. It is a 4 to 8 player game, and so if you struggle to get 4 people around the table, this might not be the game for you. If you are familiar with social deduction games, then this game may quickly grow tired. So, if you're new to social deduction, if you're looking for a quick filler game, one that's really easy to learn and teach, then Never Bring a Knife is the filler game for your games night. Get involved and enjoy. Laters.